what do you run up against with men? Because most 23-year-old guys are not even close to where you're at.
Listen, I'm old school. I just can't be with someone who's not as successful as me, if not more. Because, again, I like having a figure to look up to, right?
Course, yeah.
And that should be my husband. That should be my man.
Yeah.
Like, teach me something.
Yeah.
Let's run up some businesses together. But it gets harder when you're like in the 1% now. And it's like, well, they love the idea of a successful woman that's grinding and working, but they don't really usually end up with that woman. They end up with the woman that she doesn't have much going on in her life, and it's just easier for her to just take care of.
Now, I understand that this woman isn't saying some of the things I'm going to talk about. It's just I've been waiting to talk about this topic for a long time, and a lot of women who are independent boss babes don't know why men don't want to date them, and I'm going to give you the reason. So the one thing you guys don't like to do is be honest, and you know me, brutally honest. The one thing a lot of women do is, you don't have a house, you don't have this, you don't have that, I make more money than you. You degrade men every chance you get. And God forbid a man makes less money than you, you will always look down at him. And literally it is proven that women have no respect for men who make less money than them or don't do as good as them. So please, don't argue with me, argue with facts. Really think about this. You see multiple men, dozens of men, put women on who have 2 pennies to rub together, have nothing to their name. But do you know what I've noticed? I rarely see any women find a man, build him up. Do you know why? Because I don't want a bum. I don't want to build a dude and then him leave me. That's your guys' mindset. That's sad. And then the last thing that I'm going to add, and this kills me every time, don't ever part your lips to say you're old school or traditional and then speak like this. You know why? Because back then, old school traditional, it was unconditional love. They loved each other no matter what they had. So when y'all be throwing that old school around and all that, please stop. Because half of you guys don't have ride or die mentalities. Half of you guys don't even know what unconditional love is. So ya cállate tosigo, because I don't want to hear it. To all the women who say men don't want an independent woman, where do you guys get that from? Because I hear so many guys tired of paying for all your guys' dates, tired of doing all the work in the relationship. You guys want equality so bad, but it doesn't really seem like it, because when's the last time you took your man out, you paid for certain things, and you spoiled him? I'm pretty sure every man would love a woman like that, but the fact that you guys are independent and shout it from the rooftops that you don't need anybody, they would prefer to be with a woman who's not independent because of the way you guys carry yourselves. Now, men, please understand, not every woman who says they're independent thinks like this, because I sure don't. And I know a lot of women who don't. We're self-sufficient, but we still know we want a man in the future. God bless, guys.